Hello everyone, Namaskar. So let's solve one more problem from partial differential equation. We'll solve this problem using Chapman's method. So let's start without any delay. So what is the first step in the Chapman's method? To bring everything to the left hand side. So as you can see, this question is already in the standard format. Everything is on the left hand side, and whatever is in the left hand side is a function of x, y, z, p, q equals to 0. You can assume this as equation number 1, and this is of this form. What is the second step? The second step is the most important one. There we have to write the auxiliary equation, Chapman's equation, whatever you like to say that. So Chapman's equation so how to write that? Dx divided by, because x has affinity or love towards p, so minus del f by del p. Del f will always come in the numerator, in denominator. Okay, in denominator the numerator will always be del f equals to dy divided by minus of del f by del q, because y has affinity towards q. Dz divided by, multiply this by p, so minus p del f by del p minus q del f by del q. Next one is dp divided by, here del f by del z will definitely come, because here we have p, so multiply by p, because p has affinity towards x, so del f by del x. And the final is dq, similar to dp, del f by del z, q, so q plus del f by q has affinity towards y. This is my way to remember. Now what to do? Find these elements. So first of all, if I find del f by del p, so there I will get, here we have 1 and 2 terms of p, so minus x square from here and q from here. Similarly, if I find del f by del q, so there I will get, how many terms of q are there? Last 2 terms. From here I get minus 2xy, and from the last term I get p. Now del f by del x, first 3 terms is of x, so from first term you get 2z, from second term you get minus p is constant, derivative of x square is 2x, so minus 2xp. And from this term minus 2qy. Then we have del f by del y. Only this term has y, so minus 2x cube. And finally del f by del z, which is only this term, so 2x. Now if I put these values here, first will be q minus x square minus q, because here we have a negative sign, so x square minus q. Then we have 2xy minus p, again because we have negative sign, so 2xy minus p. Here we'll have a bigger term, p multiplied by this, because I have already considered negative sign here, and this multiplied by q. So I will get px square minus pq, this multiplied by q, so 2xq y minus pq. Fine. Now coming to this term, del f by del x, which is this term plus p times del f by del z, which is 2xz. So this term plus 2xz. So 2z minus 2xp minus 2qy plus 2xz. 2xz del f by del z multiplied by not z. If I had written z there, please correct. Expression below dp is like this: dp divided by del f by del z multiplied by this p plus del f by del s. This is the expression. So del f by del z multiplied by p. So 2xp will be there. So this will get cancelled. And finally del f by del y, which is minus 2x cube, and del f by del z is 2x into q, 2x cube. So this time I think this question is the best one to solve. Why I am saying that? Because look at the last factor what you are getting, dq by 0. Now if you will equate dq by 0 to any of the previous 4 fractions, let's suppose I am taking the first one, you can take any other. So dx by x square minus q, if I equate to dq by 0, what I will get? This will go 0. So I will get dq equals to 0. If I integrate from here, I will get q equals to any constant, let's say a. Look how simply I got. This writing this seems to be a waste of time in this particular question, because the last fraction was just amazing. Because denominator, if you are getting 0, you can directly write numerator equals to 0 and integrate. Because anyway, if you will equate to any of the 4 fractions, you are going to get this expression only. So just equate numerator to 0 if you are getting denominator as 0. So q equals to a you got. What is the next step? Put this q equals to a in this equation. So if I put so, what I will get? Now from all these, I am getting only one equation, that is q equals to a. So it's better to remove everything because they are of no use to us now. So q equals to a is the only input we are getting from the discussion till now. Q equals to a. So let me write that q equals to a. Now if I put q equals to a here, so I will get 2xz minus px square minus 2xay plus pa. I am interested in finding the value of p, which I will get from these two terms. So if I take p common here, so I will get minus x square plus a, and send these two terms to that side, 2xay minus 2xz. So p I am getting as 2xay minus 2xz divided by a minus x square. I can take minus common from numerator and denominator and cancel. So I will get 2xz minus 2xay divided by x square minus a. Fine. So you have got the value of p, which is entirely in terms of x, y, z. You have got the value of q. Now this famous equation, because z is a function of p and q, so sorry, z is a function of x and y, so this p dx plus q dy. Now z equals to, what is your p? That is 2xz minus 2xay divided by x square minus a, plus q is a. Fine. Now here with this we'll get a dx. Now what we can do now, if I take this term to the LHS, I am getting z minus a dy equals to, if I take 2x common, I get z minus ay dx divided by x square minus a. Fine. What as I can do? This z minus ay I can put below this. So z minus, sorry for a second, this is dz. So dz equals to p dx plus q dy is the equation. So dz and minus a dy divided by this equals to, in the RHS you are left with 2x divided by x square minus a dx. Now this is the integrable form. You can go for direct substitution. So I am taking two substitutions, z minus ay if I take as t. So dz minus a dy equals to dt. Similarly here, if I take x square minus a as b, so 2x dx equals to dt. So here I got integral of dt divided by t equals to, from here I get integral of dv divided by v. So from here I get ln t. What is my t? T is z minus ay. From here I get ln v. What is my v? That is x square minus a. And let's use another constant. Let's say that ln c. So I am using the property of log. I am shifting this term to the LHS. So I think I can remove this now. I need two more steps, I think. So here ln z minus ay minus ln x square minus a equals to ln c. I hope you are understanding. I don't think any of this step is confusing. It's a pre-decided step. Just the integral is changing question to question. The auxiliary equation is changing. That's it. The method is pre-decided. Now log a minus log b is log ab. Sorry. So after using the properties of log, I can now remove log from both sides. So I get z minus ay divided by x square minus a equals to ln, log is being removed. So I am directly getting c here. So you may leave the answer here only, or z minus ay equals to c times x square minus a. You can do all sort of manipulations. Z equals to cx square minus ac plus ay. Because these two are constant, so you can collectively write this as another constant b, cx square plus ay plus b. So I hope this was simple for you. Just to summarize the steps. First step was get everything to the left hand side. Okay, that was already there. Write the Char-Pitts equation. You will the Char-Pitts equation will get imprinted in your mind even if you solve at least 5 questions or 2 or 3 questions then also. Okay, so instead of thinking how I will remember Char-Pitts equation, solve question. Both the choose the second part. So dx divided by minus del f by del p equals to dy divided by minus del f by del q equals to dz divided by minus p times del f by del p minus q times del f by del q equals to dp divided by del f by del x plus p times del f by del z equals to finally dq divided by del f by del q plus dq divided by del f by del x, okay, plus q times del f by del z. Okay, so that's oral if you can say after practicing 3 to 4 questions. Now from there on I find the values of the denominator separately, del f by del x and so on, and I realized that the last fraction which I was getting was dq by 0. So if I equate that to any of the before fractions, then I will get dq equals to 0. If I integrate, I get dq equals to a. Put that in this equation. Find the value of p. Value of p came out to be 2xz minus this divided by this. Use this equation here, integrate. Now that's integration is very easy. Finally use the property of log, manipulate, find z equals to this as your answer. You can leave your answer here also. So that's it from my side. I hope you are watching my partial differential equation playlist as well, where I have solved lot of questions right from formation of differential equation. So do watch that if you have not watched. Thanks and have a nice day.